let's spend a minute or two and talk about gross margin and gross profits. First of all, we're going to use the term margin to always refer to percentages, and gross profit, for instance, would be the actual dollar volume. So when we think of gross margin, what we're looking at here on our top chart, this is the percentage of gross profit as a percentage of sales. So we see in 2014, Sysco had a 58.9% gross margin, which means of every dollar of sales, 58.9% went to the gross profit. Oh, wonderful text there. Goes to the gross profit line. When you're dealing in changes in gross margin changes only happen in one of two ways. They have an increase in the value of the product that you're selling, or you have an increase in the productivity, which is the manufacturer getting that product, the direct cost of getting it to the customer. Likewise, when gross margins shrink, there's only one of two reasons. Number one, you're getting less value for your product in the selling arena. Maybe you're discounting more. Maybe the market itself is putting downward pressure on pricing, but you're getting less value for your product, or you're getting less productive in the manufacture of it. So there are various ways to figure out which one it is, the value selling or the productivity end. Luckily, the complex algorithms are already built into Think Like a CEO app, and it comes forth in the profit strategies, and we let you know that. But let's look at the graphs that we have here. We see that, first of all, we see the percentage gross margin over 4 years, and we can ask ourselves again, is that a good trend or a bad trend? What we're seeing here with Sysco is a good trend. The second chart shows how Sysco's gross margins compare in the latest year to their competitors. This gives you an idea of how Sysco's operations are compared to its competition. And we see that they're, in fact, higher than the three main competitors that we show here. Finally, in what we refer to as the dark side of the moon graph, it shows us the idea behind the market and what type of pressures the market is seeing. And we see over the 3-year trend here that, in fact, Sysco is showing much greater growth in gross margins compared to the industry and their competitors. So that's an idea about gross margins. I hope you use it to